We want to check some solutions for inequalities. And in this very first problem, it says tell whether negative 2 is a solution of y minus 5 is greater than or equal to negative 6. And we have to plug it in and see if it is greater than or equal to the negative 6. So negative 2, let's see, we're replacing the y with negative 2 minus 5 is greater than or equal to negative 6. All right, so I'm going to add the opposite, and I see that negative 2 plus negative 5 is negative 7. Is that greater than or equal to negative 6? Let's look at a little number line just to kind of see. I'm just going to do a little bitty portion of the number line. Here's my negative 7, my negative 6, my negative 5. So the negative 7 is right here. And the negative 6 is right here. The bigger numbers are going to be on the right side. So is negative 7 bigger than negative 6? No, it is not. So this is not a solution. So not a solution. All right. On this one, it wants to see if negative 2 is a solution of negative 5.5y is less than 14. So I'm going to replace the y with a 2, a negative 2. So negative 5.5 times negative 2, is it less than 14? I'm going to put a question mark over this. The question is it? Now, I've got negative 5.5 times 2, negative 2. I have a 10, carry the 1. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11. And I need to bring the decimal over one place from the end. A negative times a negative is a positive. So this side is 11. Is 11 less than 14? Yes, it is. This is a solution. Yes, a solution. Now, the next problem is a word problem. I didn't write the word problem down, but it says a rock climber's sleeping bag is recommended for temperatures no less than negative 15 degrees. So it's less than negative 15 degrees outside, you don't need to use that sleeping bag. We want to write and graph an inequality that represents the recommended temperature for the sleeping bag. So I've used T for temperature. And since it said no less than, that would have to be the inequality is greater than or equal to negative 15. All right, so what I do is I'll go to the negative 15 on the graph, and I count it by 5 so I wouldn't have to write so many numbers. And I'm going to put a circle on that, and I'm going to close that circle. If it's a closed circle, it means it includes the negative 15 in the answer choices. If it does not include the negative 15, for instance, if it would have said greater than negative 15, I would have to have used an open circle that would not have been colored in. Then I need numbers greater than negative 15. A few seconds ago, I said the bigger numbers are on the right side. So it would go out to the right. These are all the numbers that are bigger than negative 15. Example, 0 is bigger than negative 15 because, and 5 is also because positive numbers are always bigger than negative numbers. If I tested over here and said, is negative 20 bigger than negative 15? It would be no. So I have to shade to the right.